Good evening, Franklin Township. This is PJ Parker from the Franklin Reporter and Advocate, and I'm here at Thompson Park, which is right on Amwell Road, across from Stagehouse, with Fire Chief Bob Cuddy from the Middlebush Volunteer Fire Company. And we are here because
we're running our Santa in the Park, which we do every year for the village of Middlebush, the residents and their children to come out and visit with Santa.
And where's Santa?
Santa's on the fire truck right now, visiting with some children.
Okay, let's go see Santa.
Let's go.
Okay. This is always a fun place for lots of festivities that go on in Franklin Township.
Yep.
Oh boy. Did you just see Santa? Did you see Santa? Can you say hi? Aren't you handsome? Did you see Santa? What happened?
I took a picture.
You did? Did you smile?
Yes.
Okay, let's go see Santa. And here's Santa. And Santa's on this fabulous fire truck. It's all decorated for the holidays. How much fun is this? You think I could go sit on his lap?
Absolutely.
I may just do that. Wow. Well, boys and girls, you have at least an hour to come on out and see Santa Claus right here in Thompson Park. He's got a big lap. You can sit on it, and you can tell Santa what you'd like for the holidays. Did you go? Did they get their fire hats here?
They do.
All right.
Fire hats.
I see some mommies and daddies who might want to say something. Hi, we're from the Franklin Reporter.
Hi.
And we're here letting Facebook and Franklin Township know what's going on here. What do you think?
Oh, I think this is great every year that they do this for the kids.
You kids come every year?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. One of them yours?
Yep, right over here.
Okay. It's always a lovely sight. We're right in front of the Middlebush Reformed Church, where church bells are always pealing something wonderfully spiritual, or in this case, Christmas carols. So it's a lovely evening. It's a little chilly, but come on out. Tell Santa what you want for Christmas. Let's get a little closer. What do you think? Let's see if we can eavesdrop. Woo! Come on over, Bob. Are you going to sit on Santa's lap? No? Okay. Well, Samantha is going to tell Santa, and apparently Samantha has been very good.
Oh, you want a fidget cube? Oh, I've heard of those. I have a whole stockpile. I got you. Don't worry. Right now until Christmas, though.
And everyone's getting a candy cane. Oh boy. That's good for mommies and daddies too. Little mug, little hot cocoa, little candy cane. Yeah. Well, hi, Santa. Let me see if I can get up there and say hi to Santa. Oh, that would be good too. Okay.
Oh, Santa will make it.
All right, Santa. Hi.
Hello.
I'm PJ. I'm from the Franklin Reporter and Advocate, and I wonder who is really under Santa's. Well, we're not going to tell. No, this is Santa.
This is the real Santa.
Okay, Santa. So tell me what you're here for.
I'm here to give the kids just a little taste of the Christmas spirit. They come through. We mail out a bunch of invitations for them to come here. I just want to give them a little bit. We have snow on the grass. There we got a little bit of the Christmas spirit. We've been doing this as a tradition of ours, so we want to keep it going and continue the legacy that we've been doing for years on end.
How many years?
So we've been doing the Santa Run previously, going around the neighborhood. How long have we been doing that?
More than 50 years that I
Mo-
remember.
50 years plus, and for this we've been doing this for the past 5 years or so in the park here. The neighborhood just got too big, but we want to continue having Santa out here for the kids, boys and girls, to come and see him.
Well, that's terrific. We want to thank you, Chief Cuddy, and thank you, Santa, and thank you all of...
Canes?
Oh, of course!
Oh, of course.
No, you didn't want to hear that. Oh boy, thank you, Santa. Well, on that happy note, we want to thank you all for being here. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, all of you volunteers who make it very special for all the kids in Franklin Township. So again, you have until 7 o'clock to come out tonight. All you little kiddies, come see Santa. And for the rest of us, God rest us, and a very, very Merry Christmas to all of you. Now, we will be back. We're going to be touring some of Franklin Township and seeing some of the beautifully decorated homes. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Good evening, Franklin Township. We're back. This is PJ Parker, again from the Franklin Reporter and Advocate, and we're on part 2 of our Holiday Homes of Light here in our community. Right now we're doing the Dumont Lane corridor, and we just had to stop for this beautifully decorated home. So what we see is such a multitude of color, and I do see reindeer, and I think there might be a snowman or two, and snuggled in the back, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. Isn't this beautiful? Once again, a blanket of snow with all the colors of the rainbow. Right here, right off Dumont Lane. Now we have a couple of other houses that we can visit really quickly. There are a few that are all the way down on Dumont Lane. So what we're probably going to do is just run to the very next house, give you a bird's eye view of what they've done, and just hope that you're going to enjoy this. Then we're going to zip back into the car, and so that you're not just listening to us talk about dead air, and we will be coming to you for the next hour or so, just to see what's happening on the creative side of the houses in Franklin Township for the holiday season. Okay, I think we're going to do a little walking. I think we're going to cross the street. Okay. It's actually, it's nippy out, but it's not awful. It's actually mild, no wind blowing. So it's a perfect night if you and your family decide you'd like to go see the sights by yourself. Go outside and just kind of walk around as a family. Brings me to my own history as a child growing up in New York, when we would do this on a regular basis. And it was cold when I was growing up as a kid. And a bunch of kids in the neighborhood would get together with our moms and dads, our brothers and sisters, and just walk around the neighborhoods and ooh and ah at all the sights of and the sounds of the holiday season. This is lovely. I don't know if we dare cross the street. Maybe we can cross the street real quick. What do you think? Okay, I think the coast is clear. Let's go take a little peek. And some reindeer, mostly white, warm white lights. I see a little bit of red. I see some beautiful green highlighting of the manger scene with deer, and there's a wagon wheel. Ooh. Just a little bit more holiday cheer to brighten up your evening. Okay, we're going to bundle up and walk back to the Franklin Reporter and Advocate car and invite you to visit with us on Facebook, on the Franklin Reporter and Advocate Facebook page. And we will take a short break, and we'll be right back again. Dumont Lane, and we saw this pretty house with the icicles just cascading from the entire facade of their home, with a few candy canes Just very simple, very quiet. A little bit of a blue tinge to the lights. And there are a few more we can see in the distance. A couple of very simple, warm colored lights on the house adjacent. And I think we're going to wander down Dumont Lane, because I know we saw a couple of other houses that we can easily walk to. Ah, we didn't get the trees. You got the trees, cameraman? There we go. Something about lights on trees. I think we should do this all the time. What do you think, Franklin? Just put pretty lights on all of our trees. Then we'll be Arbor Township. Okay, let's wait for this traffic to dissipate just a little bit. So we don't want to be Franklin Township's spladvocate. Yeah, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry. Okay, I think we can walk. Okay. It's a really nice night to walk, quite honestly. And we can see coming up on our right some colored lights. I think that may be a reindeer, but I don't know until we get there. Okay. So many years past, there was a trend to go all white, which is very icy and very elegant. And I think we're seeing a resurgence of multicolored lights, which is so festive and so typical of the holiday season. Again, some more colored lights. We actually saw one of our neighbors putting up her lights today. And it always amazes me why people don't do this in July. As everybody's fingers get so cold. But that's the reason for hot chocolate, yes? And those candy canes that you just got from Santa. Oh, this is pretty. Can't decide if I like the white lights or do I like the colored lights. I think I like them both. The kid in me likes the colors. Okay, I can see a Charlie Brown Christmas coming up. Oh, isn't this sweet? Isn't officially Christmas until you have seen the Charlie Brown Christmas. I think, is there Winnie the Pooh in there? Ah, that looks like so much fun. And some characters that I don't recognize, but I'm sure all you kids in the audience will know exactly who every single character on this lawn is. Okay. And now the next couple of houses. I think we're safe to cross the street soon. Probably a good idea to hit some sidewalk. Okay. All right, now's a good time. Always a good time for both of us to go at the same time because there's a wire connecting us. That would not be good. Okay. Again, a very simple display right here. And coming up on our left is a home many people, when we had asked for homes to go visit, had suggested that we see. Again, we're right on Dumont Lane. We're right close to Easton Avenue. And here is an amazing display of all of Santa's reindeer, Santa himself. I see some polar bears and Frosty. There's a little Eskimo going fishing. How cute. And over here, we have a depiction of the nativity scene once again. The procession of the wise men to the cradle, and Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus. And there's another Santa right in the middle. Can you wave, Santa? No, Santa must be very cold. He's not waving. Oh, isn't this pretty? Franklin, I hope you're enjoying this. This is just so great. And I don't know if you can hear. We'll try to be quiet so you can hear the music in the background. And it really is a winter wonderland. We're so blessed to have the snow that makes Christmas and the holiday season just come alive with all these beautiful lights. As we're walking to the end of this backyard, or this front yard, more Santa, and way, way, way in the back, I don't know if we can get in there, there's a gigantic Season's Greetings. There's a little outhouse. Is Santa in there? Oh, I gotta peek. No, oh no, that would be so impolite. No, we're not gonna peek. Anyway, this is PJ Parker again, Franklin reporter and advocate, taking you on a little Holiday Homes of Light tour. This is our second leg of our little journey to bring you some holiday cheer. And for those of you who can't walk around and find it yourself, here it is. Just go to our Facebook page. It's streaming live right now, Franklin Reporter and Advocate Facebook page, and we'll be right back. I guess we're live. Hello, Franklin. It's PJ Parker again from the Franklin Township, if I can even talk, from the Franklin Reporter and Advocate, which is in Franklin Township. We are here once again on JFK Boulevard, not too far from St. Matthias, and we just stopped to see Mickey Mouse in his little Santa suit, so we can say, hello, Mickey. And he's standing right in front of a really pretty little tree, and if you look closely within the window is the family Christmas tree, all done in beautiful white lights. So there are a couple of houses that we're going to visit in this little, I guess it's not really a cul-de-sac, but it's a little alcove along this road, along JFK Boulevard. We want to capture as many homes in Franklin Township as we can. And if this is one of your houses, or any of these houses belong to you, and you are watching us on Facebook, please don't hesitate to come on out, say hello. We'll capture some of your thoughts about what your holiday season means to you, why you chose the decorations that you might have. And here we're coming across yet another home. Oh, this is lovely. The creche scene within the joy of the season. The center of the joy. And the rest of this house, excuse me, with the simple white lights and their front doors illuminated, beautiful wreath. And there's one more house on this little alcove street right down JFK Boulevard. And they've really taken all of their lights right around the fence, right around their property. How pretty is this? Oh, and I hear some music. Maybe we can get a little closer to this one too. Oh, I see little peppermint things. I know they have a name. What are those peppermint things? Those pinwheels? Isn't this pretty? Again, a beautiful creche scene. And so creatively done under that particular umbrella-shaped tree. Isn't that lovely? Can you hear the Christmas carols, Franklin? Really pretty. Okay. I think we are going to wander down, just capture the rest of this pretty house. Those twinkling blue stars look like jewels in the night. And I think we can cascade right around this beautiful display right around the picket fence. That must have taken some doing. Okay. So I think we've gotten what we can get on this particular alcove, and we are going to pop right back into our Franklin Reporter vehicle and find some more homes for you. We'll be right back on our second leg of our Holiday Homes of Light tour from the Franklin Reporter and Advocate. We'll be right back. We're back. We took a little side trip when we went to Millstone, and we are here on Franklin Street on the corner of Franklin and Elm, and I think we see a few houses we'd like to show you. So here we go. Again, simple as always, lovely and elegant. This beautiful tree with just very golden lights. And on our left, very gingerbread house. Also very simple with some pine garlands and simple golden white lights and the beautiful red bow, as if the entire house is one giant Christmas present. And of course the Franklin Reporter and Advocate car, not dressed up for the holidays. And here another very pretty home. Very New England-like here in East Millstone. Very pretty. Ribbon-strewn garland right around the front door with their wreaths on every window. How lovely. And where are we going now? Let's see. So pretty. We're now on the corner of Livingston and Franklin Street. I didn't even know there was a Franklin Street. Oh my goodness, I don't get enough outings. Here's another very pretty, very simple golden white lights treatment on this home. I love the front porches here in East Millstone. Just harkens back to the 1800s. Very simple little tree with Christmas presents and snow. And some as simple as just an evergreen wreath on the door. And I hear more colored lights. Now, interestingly, very colored, not one single white light at all. So pretty against the snow. And I think we have maybe one or two more right here on Franklin Street. Now, Franklin has several villages. We're going to try to hit them all. But if we miss you, we're sorry. Okay, here's one that looks almost revolutionary. With our American flag right on the porch. Some lovely evergreen treatments. And twinkling trees just shining through the windows. Very beautiful. So simple. More simple. And I think that's pretty much Franklin Street in East Millstone. So we're going to be wandering around this town, and we're not sure what the next town will be. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Hi, Franklin. We're now in Greggstown, and there are a couple of homes we thought you might want to see. We're standing right now in front of one on, what is the name of this road? Do we know? Coppermine Road. This is a very pretty, very elegant treatment with different colored lights and the spotlight on the wreath. Now, we did happen to see the family car go up the driveway, and we thought maybe we could wait a minute and see if somebody actually emerges that we could say hello, but I don't see anyone. So, okay, maybe when we're walking away, then they will see what we're doing and maybe want to come out and chat with us. In the meantime, we did see a few deer on the side of the road, and these amazing boulders that line this particular road on Coppermine. Again, very simple treatments on some of the homes. Just a simple treatment, a string of golden lights or just spotlights on the property. And then one very interesting, very simple treatment, a wreath in the far background. And then a cascading of shooting stars right here in the front. Isn't that pretty? And in the back, there's some kind of a treatment. Almost looks like a waterfall of lights. Isn't that pretty? Very different. I've never seen the shooting star concept before. So we can wish upon a star tonight, Franklin. And I think that's pretty much going to do it for Coppermine Road. Okay. I think we'll wander a little bit. It is so starkly quiet. Just a beautiful place to think about nothing or everything. Sky looks very milky, as if we are going to get some more snow. I happen to like snow. I know I tend to be in the minority, but I do like snow. A couple of people looking out their windows and waving. That's nice. Okay, I think we're going to pop back into our little reporter vehicle and visit another town, which we won't tell you until we get there. Okay, Franklin, we'll be right back. Hello, Franklin Township. We're back, and we're in Kingston, an historic village, one of the 8 villages that comprise Franklin Township. And we found a few homes that we'd like to walk around and show you. And to my left, a sea of candy canes amid the colored lights. And again, some more simplicity, just a wreath with a highlighted door. I do believe there are lights on the wreath. That's nice. And if we peek into their window, we do see a beautiful tree. And over here on our right, garland surrounding their front door and some lights on their bushes and the tree in the window. Again, very, very peaceful in this township that we call Franklin. The architecture is so interesting. You can see the touches of colonial America that have been embellished with some more modern appeal. Again, some people choose just to put simple decorations on the lawn with or without lights. And here we go. I think there may be 1 or 2 more houses on this block. Not even sure what street we're on. It's interesting, I've lived in Franklin Township a long time, and there are so many streets I've never been down. It's kind of when you live in New York City, you take it for granted that, well, the Statue of Liberty is there and so is the Empire State Building, so you never go visit it. But anyway, this is pretty. Very kind of Swiss architecture. The pointed gabling on the front, overlooking the door. And some golden icicle treatment. How pretty. And I think that's this street. I don't see anything else on this street. I do see a school, but it is light free except for their normal lights. So I think we'll wander back to our Franklin Reporter car and proceed on to the next town, unless we can find another street in this historic village of Kingston. Okay, it's PJ from the Franklin Reporter, and we'll be back. I think we're on, Franklin. Hi, it's PJ again. We are back in Somerset. So we found a couple of houses that we wanted to show you before we conclude tonight's version of the Homes of Holiday Lights in Franklin Township. So here we have a couple of very, very big Santas. And again, the lovely cascading yellow gold warm lighting that is typically traditional. And I do see a smattering of little red lights and green lights. Again, very subtle, very pretty. And I do see lights on a car. I was hoping maybe somebody would be home who could chat with us. But I think maybe they kept the lights on just to be in the Christmas spirit. So we're going to wander down this way. And we are wandering carefully down Amwell Road. There are several, well, let's say 3 or 4 more homes that we can show you tonight. And we have a couple more villages to go visit. But we will do that another evening. Again, feels like it's maybe 40-something degrees out. And the skies are clear. Doesn't look like it was as snowy a sky as it was before. But Mother Nature has surprised us before. Again, on my left now. An interesting treatment. Very Bavarian looking with the pointed gabling front on a traditional home with colored lights and golden lights and a big inflated Santa. I think I see nutcrackers. That's always fun. Nutcrackers and Christmas and polar bears. Oh my! And a little farther off in the immediate distance, cascading icicles in the warm white tones that are so pretty. Again, we're right on Amwell. We're close to Cedar Grove Lane. Oh, isn't this lovely? Where the trunk of the tree is actually wrapped in lights up to several branches. And everything seems to be mostly red and white. With the pretty wreaths on the door. And a small wooden crèche with an illuminated angel and a sleigh. Oh my gosh, who remembers sleigh riding on a little wooden sled? Okay, I think there's one more house right next to it. This is so pretty. Let's see, one more house. And where can we actually walk? Okay, lead the way. Oops. And again, the symbol for the Christmas season, the nativity scene of Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. Mostly all red and greens with some of the pretty traditional lemon yellow, white lighting and some presents under the tree. Just very pretty and very subtle. And I think at this point, Franklin, this is PJ Parker from the Franklin Reporter and Advocate saying thank you for watching our Holiday Homes of Light show, our tour of Franklin Township, and the beauty and the creativity of all of your friends and neighbors, as many as we can pack into a night. So we will be resuming this sometime before Christmas begins, and we will be back. So good night, Franklin. Thank you.